said the 60% evasion and the healing. So yeah, absolutely. I think it would be an awesome choice this game. It would also kind of force both Ori as well as Poyoyo to get MKBs if they won't even kill on the Chrono. So yeah, I think from my perspective, Zephyr should actually rush it. He shouldn't get a mech this game. It's just straight Ags. It's that good, yeah.
First item Ags.
I would love to see it. Wow. Optional Locket, maybe, but yeah, I think the Aghanims is just that good here.
Very cool. As we see Karl versus Ori, as we already talked about, pretty even. I mean, 6 denies though for Ori. That's going to give him the level advantage for now, but to be expected between this particular matchup. Old 11's going to be playing the Beastmaster this time. I haven't gotten to see a ton of Beastmaster on him this tournament. It feels like that hero has tapered off a bit with the nerfs to Helm of the Dom. Well, Helm of the Overlord specifically. What are your thoughts on this choice this time around?
I think it's good. It fits well with their lineup, like the panel was talking about. Getting the vision advantage for your heroes is extremely powerful. And as far as Old 11 goes, he can sometimes be a feast or famine kind of player. I think this is the kind of hero that Old 11 can take charge on and get a lot of stuff done, push towers, initiate fights for his team. His Mars in the last game was given, dealt, I think, a pretty bad hand. Like, it was a hard lane. He was playing against Razor, and overall their lanes just went horribly. So this is a different approach, and I think it's going to work very well here.
Whitemon is going to get the Swarm applied to him, but the Earth Spike with the Hex and the Dust. PYW looks like he'll live. That takes heavy punish. Just for existing as a disgusting bug. Sorry, I just really hate bugs. So LSA is going to connect onto Karl. Ori. And once the rotations come, if Karl is still at this low HP, that's going to end up being an easy kill.
Okay, nothing to say. It's just that good. Confirmed.
Yeah, I think so.
Ori is very far ahead of Karl this game.
It's not as bad as last game, though. The reverse is PYW gets caught off by that Fissure. Cuckoo, a nice enchant totem, trying to turn this around, but it looks like, one more right click will do it, but they can't reach him. Poyoyo will turn his sights to Whitemon instead. Swarm comes through, is going to connect on Whitemon, and he's going to tick down to those Beetles. As Cuckoo just barely survives as well, so first blood goes the way of Vici Gaming this time.
Could you imagine that? What a way to go out. You've been to hell and back, you didn't die there, and then you get killed by a little scarab.
Yeah.
Those scarabs have to be really nasty. That is.
Have you seen the Mummy? Why am I asking you anything? Karl getting chased by DY.
You fought and died.
We'll be fine though. And it's just one of these mid heroes I find interesting because a lot of these players that play mid are very mechanically skilled, and DK is like, you blink, you get a blink dagger, you blink, you initiate. You're almost like an offlaner where you just get kind of expedited levels.
Really, really high pressure here mid from Ori again. Karl will sustain, but will struggle to even use his Soul Ring to use mana right now without dying. And just keep getting, keeps laying into him there.
Living on the edge right now, which you kind of have to do if you want to get this XP. Now you can see Ori. Another LSA connects, and he's about to hit level 6 here in a couple
11 is in trouble top as well. This is a
lane. 23 Savage has the Jingu.
Pretty tough position to be in.
The favorable trade. Starbreaker not going to fully connect. 23 Savage and company just forcing them out of lane at the very least. Swarm again in the bot lane. Poyoyo gets the bash. Cuckoo continue to get chased and harassed by PYW. They're going to jump in with one more time walk, and the right click from PYW is enough to secure yet another kill for Vici Gaming.
Dilation is so good against Shaker in lane. He will always need to use Enchant Totem to farm, and that means if he has used the Fissure and you dilate after, you have such a long time where you can just run him down. Make very quick work of him there with these two heroes. You know, this is a Faceless Void Weaver lane. It's not exactly a traditional lane, but they are winning this bottom lane as well. So this time around, Vici Gaming, totally different situation. And as we talked about, if they just don't get crushed like last time, maybe they'll be fine. Oh, whew. Well,
that's Dragon Slave. Oh, 50-50 Cinderin. Eternal Envy would be proud. Ori is going to spot out Zephyr now as the hammer will come back from whence it came. Looks like Whitemon takes a tumble in the bot lane though. As Ori looks to be fine. Still has Laguna Blade to work with, but no mana to speak of. Was not able to secure the rune this time around. But a lot of pressure to this tower. I mean, 3 heroes here with the catapult as well.
And let's see how Karl does when he's playing from behind. I feel like it's been a while since that's been the case, that Karl lost his lane this hard. Even in the game when he was Lina against Nothing to Say's Dragon Knight, I think Karl was still having better conditions than this. And Dragon Knight, in my experience, doesn't perform very well from behind like this. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
really need some key stuff. You need boots. You need arguably upgraded boots into Dagger.
Chronosphere in the bot lane with the swarm from PYW. Cuckoo looks to be super dead. The question is who's going to get credit? It is the Beetle.
Yeah, he's going to get earn charges as well here, so going to drop one on Puyo immediately.
Oh, 23 Savage. Ori's in the vicinity. Oh, all right. Preemptive jump here from 22 Savage. Good instincts. Gets salved.
He's still not safe, though. Okay, now he is. Ori's showing.
Well, they're going to push with Beastmaster Hawk, giving some vision here. Catapult doing some damage as well, but it looks like it'll be mitigated here.
They have no glyph, so they can't keep it alive until the wave connects. And they will respect the potential play of T1 there.
Yeah, Carl just trying to catch up. I mean, that's the one good thing about this rotation from T1's perspective is Lina wastes a little bit of time in that top lane, which means Carl can apply some pressure to the Tier 1 tower, which is obviously Dragon Knight's prerogative as a hero in general. Puyo in the bot lane, 38 and 12 for CS. And you can see 23 Savage just a little bit ahead with 42 and 11 in the top lane. Oh, Echo Stomp will connect onto Carl. It's going to set up the LSA, but a nice counter stun from Whitemon. Going to try to turn this around as Carl gets some save from Zephyr. Gets off the Starbreaker. That's a big kill onto Ori. T1 finally on the board for game number 2.
Yeah, they brought a lot of heroes to ensure this kill, but it's big. And Carl loves to get that help, and it allows him to also start laying into the mid-tier 1 tower a little bit here. He needs to push out this wave ASAP if he wants to get more attacks in. Is working on it with the Breathe Fire. And I think he will be able to at least get one more swing in here before Lina comes back, so there will be another nice amount of damage here. That Corrosive Breath.
Good ability.
Yep, it's very strong.
And it scales with each level in the ultimate Cinderin. Trivia for people that have never played Dota before. 23 Savage. It's not on the same level as your trivia.
Nothing is, though.
That's true. Zephyr trying to stop this push in the top lane. We see a TP coming. There's the Boundless Strike. Starbreaker does connect successfully.